The Ford Focus is one of the most common sights on UK roads, and for that reason, many people dismiss it as being a boring choice. However, the reason it's so common is that it's very, very popular. And the reason it's so popular is because it's anything but boring. Fair enough, the Focus isn't the most flamboyant looking car of its type, but there's no doubt that it's very smart and very sophisticated. The horizontally slatted grille and the steep angular headlamps instantly identify this car as a relation of the Fiesta and the Mondeo. Plus, there are some other intricate details dotted around the car. Like these ridges that run along the bottom of the doors that make the car look a little wider than it actually is, and these rear light clusters that extend forward over the back wheel arches. However, precisely how smart your Focus will look depends greatly on which trim you choose. Entry-level versions have black door handles rather than the body-coloured ones that come as standard on the rest of the range, and you have to step up to mid-range Z-Tech trim before you get alloy wheels. Climb inside the Focus and you'll find that the interior is very smart and modern with a fairly minimalistic design, and that also has the added benefit of making all the various controls easy to find and to use. It's a similar story with this touchscreen system you get on higher grade models because it's got logical menus and clear graphics. Granted, the interior materials don't have the outright plushness of those you find in an Audi A3 or a Volkswagen Golf, but it still feels nice and classy in here. Plus, you get a brilliant driving position with loads of adjustment and great all-round visibility. When it comes to practicality, the Focus does a reasonably good job. There's enough room in the back seats for two tall adults to get comfortable, and a third person can squeeze in at a push. The boot, meanwhile, is good both for size and for shape. However, some rivals give you more space for both people and for luggage, and they're cleverer about the way that that space is used. For instance, when you fold the back seats in the Focus down, they don't lie completely flat. Where the Focus really excels though is in the way it drives. This thing is terrific fun to thread along your favourite back road, and it's all thanks to strong grip, crisp body control, impeccable balance and sharp responses. The steering is especially helpful on that last point. It's devilishly quick both to react and to turn, and although it's a wee bit light, it's not so light that it feels twitchy mid-corner. With most cars that are this enjoyable to drive, you pay the price in ride comfort, but with the Focus, that's not a compromise you have to make. On all sorts of roads and at all speeds, it keeps life impressively comfortable, and that's complemented by the car's great all-round refinement. Wind and road noise are really well contained, and all the engines we've tried so far keep themselves to themselves. On the subject of engines, there is a vast range to choose from, each giving a good mix of performance and economy. The one in this car is a 1.5 litre turbo diesel with 118 brake horsepower, and although it feels a little bit flat at the bottom of the rev range, it actually feels nice and punchy once you get it into its sweet spot. The super low carbon dioxide emissions also make this engine the most tax-friendly choice for company car drivers. But if you're a private buyer, then the 123 brake horsepower 1 litre turbo petrol will probably prove to be more cost effective. Even among the vast array of family hatchbacks that the market has to offer, the Focus is one of the very best. It's affordable to buy and run, it's practical and comfortable enough for a family, and it's absolutely brilliant fun to drive. True, there are some better all-rounders in the class, but if it's fun you're after, the Focus is the one for you.